the foot. Stewie Lowe, Burke and Harvey in the box for the Saints. Lowe didn't come up with a knee.
Umpires Quigley, Schmidt and McKenzie, and away we go. And Everett goes high to tap it down. Thompson charges in. He's on top of the football, and so often the case, a secondary bounce alongside the centre circle.
Bench for the Saints. Voss, Begley, Maguire and Clark. Everett slaps down to Saddington to Kelly. Finally a takeaway from the middle. Wobbly kick, Hudson. Captain today for the Saints. They're 7th for the year. Spears the ball to Everett. Did enough in a lot of people's eyes, but not the umpires, and that's the most important person. Kelly got it on long. High kick towards the goal square by Fosdyke to O'Keefe. And he starts the afternoon well. Ryan O'Keefe, the opening goal for the Swans.
Now we've got Begley on Nix instead of Cripps, and obviously Lawrence is off and Voss is on to Seymour, with Hutchin going to O'Keefe.
So Lowe not playing. Everett has to push all the way to full forward to do the right work. Gets to Thompson, and Thompson drives it through.
Coach may have said to get Dunkley up to midfield, but that wasn't the idea. Gets a hand pass away to Creswell, who swings it out wide. Coming back with the flight there was Brockman. Off hands taken by O'Loughlin. Question of accuracy. Measures it, spears it, gets the goal.
Well, we're inside 2 minutes duration for this quarter. They're only 7 points down, the Saints, and yet they're 22 possessions less than Sydney. It's not as if they flip past it around and they pump up their stats. They've just the Swans. They're dominating the game. Free kick on play. They dominate the game, but they're only 7 points ahead. So that's half a good result for the Saints here.
Rewall to Black. Not the best hand pass in the world. Put him under pressure. Kelly never gives up. Great chase. Saddington. Okay, what do we think? Williams, 40 metres out. That's better. Silence was deafening there. Everett and Goods. Everett did best again. Del Santo jams it on the boot. Floated down towards half forward. Could have almost been a free to Maguire, and I think he's going to get it belatedly. The umpire just taking a peek there towards advantage, realised there was none. Maguire, 65 metres out, terrible kick towards centre half forward, but also Williams. That spells danger. Williams tracked by Baker. Well done, Baker. Well done, Williams. Kelly on the wing down towards half forward. O'Keefe in front. He's got strong hands, this young man. Looks back towards the middle. Saddington metres in the clear. Goes back. Well done, Seymour. He comes. Gun barrel straight.
Swans lead out to the biggest lead of the game so far, 20 points. 5 minutes in, second term. Thompson hard at it, gets the kick away towards Milne, off hands. Couldn't bring the mark down. Normally good on the ground, but Dunkley beats them all to it, and then they try and beat him. Dunkley, a former StKilda reserves player. And there's Kirk with a little bit of blood on his lip. I mentioned earlier on that Chauvel likes to travel. Kirk went back to Kokoda over summer, where his grandfather fought, just to have a look at where the family did some time. Ball inside, attacking 50 for the Saints. Baker around the body, Saddington, and now Williams. Possession number 14 for him. Midfield, Seymour. McPherson spears it inside 50. Nix steals it, runs it, goals it.
That was a great transfer of play again, set up by that man Williams.
Punching kicks though, weren't they?
Yeah,
even though they were foot passes, they were meant for teammates. They had penetration. That's a 50-metre pass. And penetration going forward.
Young Begley slipped over, just as you said earlier, Dermot. Just got to maintain your feet, and the Saints are starting to be in a bit of trouble now.
So the alarm bells are sounding for StKilda, down by 26 points. 15 minutes out from half time. Good bounce to restart things. Neither ruckman touched it. Charging through is Bolton. Williams again in everything. Gets a slick hand pass away. Cresswell, time to make amends for the fumble. Probing kick down towards full forward. Will it bounce through? It has. Celebrations all round. Black's kick towards Del Santo. No favours done there. Knocked away. Straight to Jones. Kicks it out towards left half forward. Rewalt. Just over 9 minutes till half time. Rewalt. High ball down towards full forward. In from the side. Wolf. Not convincing. Goal umpire goes a long way. I think it's okay. Just goal.
Toward O'Keefe. Big flyers go up and Begley takes the mark between fullback and centre halfback.
You look at this now, he's actually seeing all his players go in a V away from him. That's where the lead's going. See right down the line, it's got to be a lead from Hamill, straight down the line. They've got to draw the ball long. Now Hamill's going to lead out. He's trying to seal himself into trouble.
O'Keefe corralled him pretty well, wide. O'Loughlin and Maguire flew. Barry and Hudson waited for each other. Didn't really go for the ball, just went for each other, and O'Loughlin to Barry. And down to Williams. Spearing ball, O'Keefe. Pocket, already kicked one. Make that two.
Boundary throw in forward pocket. Gehrig and Brockman. Gehrig directs it down. McPherson over it. Dunkley. Well worked. Comes away. A bad kick for him up towards midfield. Bounced off the chest of O'Loughlin. Rewalt with wonderful courage. Thompson slips a hand pass wider. Jones on the wing. Can they manufacture a late goal? Fraser Gehrig inside the 50. Needs to go back and slot this one. 48-14. 2:40 till half time. Thought about the lead. Now he decides to go for distance. One wonders whether the accuracy will be there after that. Yes, it is. What a bad compromise. Begley gets a hand pass away. Gehrig goes towards the outer side again. Very indirect. Clark. Thompson is breaking for him. Thompson's got it 75 metres out. That's better, but sent away on his right foot was Black. Did well enough. Got it to Lawrence.
18th possession for Thompson as he came past and picked up that disposal.
Okay. Lawrence directly in front. 7-6 plays 3-2. They turn 22 points down on balance of play. That wouldn't be a bad result. He's kicked the goal. Well done.
Says the thing that he hates most about football is Sunday games. And maybe tackles like that. From the point of the centre square. Hamill the target. Inside 50. Rises takes the mark. 30-metre distance. Hamill straight over the goal umpire's hat. Saints still in this.
Swans need to be careful here. The margin back to 16 points. Good bounce, high bounce, centre square infringement, and it will go against the Saints. Advantage is paid. Running away is Goods, and he kicks a goal.
That hurts.
Well, they all stopped. Schwarz to himself. Just get the feeling the next goal very important in the context of this one. Towards the outer side and Rewalt. Balls behind. Shawball. Looping hand pass over the top. O'Loughlin lays it off close to the boundary line. They're working the angles. Shawball has got it now. Long kick. Up comes Kelly. Bounces off his hands. Found it on the ground. Lacking support. Tries to knock it out. Gehrig shovels it across to Hayes, who's been out of sorts today. O'Loughlin emerges with it. Back to his own goal. Pulls it back towards the middle. Great vision. Kennelly, 35 metres out. Kicks the goal I was talking about.
Big pack of players and a fair bit of space. If there's a break, 5-10 metres outside the pack one way or the other.
Next to Jones. Hayes. Cripps. Runners outside. Rewalt. Black wants his left side. Stops. Pops it down towards the 50. Lawrence couldn't hang on. Loose ball. Lawrence comes again. Lawrence in trouble. 40 metres out. Slick hands. Hamill controlled it pretty well. Goes with the left boot and kicks a goal. Great goal. Baker has Rewalt stretching. And the youngster away around the outer side. Probing kick inside the 50. Wolf has got very good hands. Interesting player in his way, and that was a good grab.
That was a sensational catch. He was running flat out and didn't even fumble. It was just a terrific catch. Just didn't break stride at all.
If he just learns about the game, he's going to have... Well, he's already got some strings to the bow, some tricks in the bag, but if he just really hardcore learns about league footy, he's going to be a very good player.
It's a long run-up, or more particularly, a long walk. He kicks from inside the 50. I think they've spoken to him at half-time, Dirk. That's a goal. Forward of half-back. Begley. The Killer Bees. Begley kicks long. Wolf launches himself off hands down in front. Hamill through a crowd. Voss snaps. It's okay. That's a terrific snap under pressure. There's the bounce on the wing. Everett knocked it down. Kelly slips it away. Milne in trouble. Hamill cocked it up. Kelly likes it tough and hard. It's getting tough and hard. Creswell gathered the bouncing ball, and that could really hurt the Saints.
It's been an interesting question asked in the player profiles in the footy records this year. What would you never leave home without? Most have said the regulation car keys or wallet. Creswell said he never leaves home without his wife's permission. Kick the half forward. Lawrence is there, can't take the mark. Tackled by McPherson. Hayes. Fosdyke. Fixter. Matthews. Crunch by Milne. Hayes. Thompson from 60. Everett, one-on-one goal square. They don't need him. Goal.
So Lawrence, back-to-back kicks, almost right on the knee there. Lawrence helping the umpire. Kicks inside the 50. Everett almost. They paid the mark. Well, that's happened a few times today. They haven't been paid. That time, the umpire decided just long enough. They'll kick from 40, working it left to right. Likes it off the boot. They celebrate. Goal to the Saints. Here they come. Crouch. Short. Fixter. Steps around Rewalt. Kicks inside the 50. Clears O'Keefe. O'Loughlin bursting across. Requires a snap. Pulls it back. Everett, a danger here. In front of Goods. Tries to hammer it towards goal. It spills off Hayes to Gehrig, who gave it straight back to Hayes. In trouble, Crouch. Got the kick away, but only as far as Black, who's 60 metres out for space, and Milne. And that's a good grab. Fixter was there step for step. And Milne hasn't seen anything of it today. Getting the half chance that time. 3 possessions, all of them handballs. And having said that, that was very good. How timely would this be?
15 possessions to his opponent, so he's not going to beat him on the stat check. He's just got to hurt him on the scoreboard in the last 15 minutes. 10 now.
He maintained that record too, and he comes, kicks, likes it. Saints 6 points off the pace. Everett hooks it down behind, but Fosdyke's got it, 40 metres out, comes off the outside of the boot, charging hard. Guess who? To get the margin back to 12 points. Kelly splits the middle. They're trading goals. Goods, clean possession now. That's very, very ordinary.
I thought there Lenny Hayes actually cut his path.
He did, absolutely.
But probably more of a free kick to Goods than anyone.
And Goods was looking upwards too. The ball had been bounced. Everett, meantime, takes the mark from the Hayes kick down towards right half forward. Pleads his case. Wants to come around on that left side and does. Centering kick. Why not go to Rewalt? He's taken the mark. Well, when a young man can mark like this fellow, you've just got to kick it to him on the lead.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where Rewalt should be playing back, I suppose, halfway between 50 and the goal square on this ground, which obviously a short ground, but he has to be the go-to target. I think he plays too far up the ground sometimes. He certainly can create havoc for teams.
Plenty of responsibility on this kick, and he doesn't let them down. Back comes StKilda.
We're into time on by a few seconds. Final term, 7 points to margin. Everett to Thompson. Now Jones. Through legs to Hamill. Now Peckett. Back to Jones. All the way back to the wing. To Black. In fact, it's Hayes. High. Gehrig's at half forward. Flies. Good mark.
He can get this distance. He's a thumping kick. They've got to hit the front. They just have to.
Wants to kick in a hurry. That's a high, very, very long kick. It's a behind.
Saints would love to hear that. You're on the record. Keith bending it back. Hits the post. The drama continues, but the margin is up to 7 points.
To Clark. Last roll of the dice for the Saints. Black. Chips wide. Mark taken by Voss.
Got to give it off.
Long kick. Del Santo's free on his own at half forward. He's got it too far out to score. The lead comes from Everett. High kick. Mills there. Wolf's there. Dunkley is there.
Well, up until about 8 minutes ago, Andrew Dunkley had taken 1 mark for the day. He's taken 3 in the last 8 minutes. They've all been saving and timely.
Good use of the body by Nix, just off the pack to get rid of Wolf.
Breswell wide. They'll just chew the remaining seconds off the clock and win this game by 7 or so points, the Swans. There was a chance of 2 draws in the one season for these two teams. It would have been the first time ever. And it would almost have been appropriate had Daniel Wolf been a chance to kick the score that would have drawn scores. But Goods thumps it back toward the boundary. And it's allowed out by Kirk Hamill. Furiously getting the ball back to the boundary umpire, but he doesn't know how long left.
Just get the feeling, Graham, they'll be remembered for that draw in round 5 regardless. But I think they've shown a lot more this afternoon. Too bad they won't be remembered for this. The game really of little account. Rewalt's over the football. It's not coming out. There's the siren. Sydney win it.